And so I think that just kind of got in my way when I should have just not thought about what I'm going to have to do, focus on what I had to do right then and close the gap and settle in.
Yeah. Did you think you had a shot at hanging with him?
Yeah, I was confident. I mean, I know those three are no doubt have the most credentials in the U.S. right now, especially in the 10K. But, you know, this is the focus of my season. I feel like I was ready to peak right now, and I was confident. I mean, Portland, the last couple races gave me a lot of confidence. Portland, I was within half a second of Ritz, and like that wasn't an all-out race. I know it wasn't all out for him either, but that gave me a lot of confidence knowing that, you know. And also, like I beat Ritz like at New York 5K. That was his first race back, but I was confident that I could hang with those guys.
It's a PR by
I think 10 seconds. Yeah.
What's up for the rest of the summer?
I'm gonna head over to Europe and try to get in some fast 5Ks. Try to like get that bucket list, breaking 4 minutes in the mile, and enjoy my time over there. Unfortunately, I won't be in London, but you know, I'm still young. It's 2016. Hopefully, it'll be my year.
Yeah, pretty close.
Yeah.
Focus probably marathon then?
Who knows? I mean, I've kind of envisioned that late 2013 or 2014 is when I would move to the marathon, but you know, I love racing on the track too. So, I mean, I just love racing. So, I love anything from the mile to I've done the longest is 15K or 10 mile, I guess. And so I want to get a half in, and you know, the marathon's tough to judge. I mean.
Yeah, you're with McMillan, right? And you guys are, I guess, mostly all about the marathon. You did really well, a lot of success.
Yeah, I mean, even in college, like I've always kind of done marathon-based training, and so, but it's a long time to be tough out there. So you never know how someone's gonna transition from the track to the marathon. But hopefully, you know, I can hang in there.
Aaron, come away from this race and overall with this outdoor season so far, overall, you know, how degraded are you pleased with? You know, what have you come away with?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, for it to be an A+, I'd have to make the team. But I give myself B+ or A-. I mean, one of the goals when I went to Flagstaff was to. Well, the first year, my goal was to come into 2012 really believing that I could make the team. Not just telling myself that, oh, I can make it, but really truly believing it in my heart. And I accomplished that. Like coming into this race, I really thought that I could be on the team. I mean, I knew that it was going to take a great performance. I mean, you got Rupp, the current 10K holder, Ritz, former 5K holder, taking camp, its current 2-mile holder. So some of the best runners of all time, not to mention Bobby Curtis, Chris Derrick, all those guys. So, but I was confident and gave my best effort today, so I'm happy with it.
Those guys with all those credentials, even though they had those credentials, you know, what made you so confident? Was it a mental game? Was it a physical performance?
There's a bunch of different things. I mean, like I beat Ritz in New York. That was his first race back. But I mean, when you beat someone, that shows that you're capable of beating them. I was within half a second of him in Portland. So I knew the whole goal last year. I think I was a little too antsy. My first year as a professional, so I tried to race as much as I could. And this year, I tried to take a little more of an approach that I would be peaking right now, which I think I did a good job of. And you know, the last couple races that I ran showed that I was coming around at the right time, unlike last year where my last couple races, and including this one, I was just holding on to the strings. And so this year was a lot better than last.
Aaron, you were right where you needed to be in the middle of the race. What made the difference the second half?
I mean, these guys are some of the best in the world, and so I think I'm just not quite strong enough.